Microphones and Monsters is a Creative Typo production. We'd like to give a special thank you to our executive producer level supporters from Patreon, Mead and Patrick T. Arsenault.
Imagine a place where ancient secrets and unnatural horrors lie dormant. A place where the veil between worlds is thin, and the creatures of the night roam free. On Microphones and Monsters, a ragtag crew of travelers sets sail for one such destination. But beware, dear listener, for the horrors of Fawzine are not for the faint of heart.
The tunnel opens to a mud-filled cavern of oppressive heat and noxious gases. A cascade of boiling mud rushes from the eastern wall, fills the cavern, and sluices through a hole in the southeastern wall. 2 islands of volcanic stone jut from the molten mud.
I'm going across. And Xerothin will attempt to jump to the first
All right. Give me
Jump.
volcanic island thing. Yes, I say jump
Does he say
before I
jump?
jump. Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Jump.
Athletic or acrobatics, however y'all
I'm
want to
doing
do it.
athletics. I ain't got a whole lot in acrobatics. Okay, so first roll.
Xerothin lands directly in the mud. Bye, Xerothin.
So I rolled a 1,
Oh,
so
God.
I'll be using my Cardic to make that a 20.
Oh.
There we go. Good job.
You successfully make it to the first island.
So are we rolling initiative now?
What's
Just
your
doing it
marching
in turn
your
order.
marching order? But it is going to be in rounds.
Because stuff might happen.
Also, for that first round that you succeeded, let's give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh,
Xerothin.
good at these. Very good at
Oh,
these.
And this is
Gosh.
against poison.
That's a 15.
Okay, you succeed. All right, who's next?
Sure. I'll go next.
And you can
So
go.
I'll
You
just-
can turn around. You don't have to follow Xerothin.
You can leave your friends behind.
You can dance if you
I'll
want.
follow Xerothin. Acrobatics check, jump across. 13.
I don't like that face.
Very long.
I don't
pause.
either.
I don't like that face at all.
You succeed.
Okay, good. I rolled a 2.
Oh, jeez.
So as long as I don't roll a 1, I should be able to get across, right?
I'm seeing Adam on the ledge right now, and he's just peering over. Just, long live the king.
All right. Also, give me a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 14.
14. Okay, you succeed.
Okay. Glad I took that extra point of constitution.
All right. Who's next? What are you doing? You jumping? You turning around? You?
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty concerned.
Same.
Like my better here is +1.
Same.
Call
Like I would
your
have to roll a 12 to get to the result that Rufus got.
call your
Can
angel
I see
friend to fly
anything?
you over.
So let me ask, on this first island, can Xerothin or I see what's further ahead now? Like
Hey,
where
you just see another tunnel.
another tunnel.
What kind of tunnel? Would you say that it's a
Secret
Fruitful
tunnel.
tunnel?
Is it a time tunnel? Is it a tunnel of love?
Is it a happy
It's a
tunnel?
lava tube.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I think actually after
more
I
of
get there,
the
I'll be
same.
like, Xerothin, I really don't know if this is the right way to go.
I'm not going back to that room.
We don't have to go back to the bone room. We can just leave.
I'm not coming back empty-handed again.
So I might need some like guidance as far as like how you want to like rule on some things. But like the angel, like it doesn't fly normally. It actually like teleports essentially. Like as rules is written, the way that it works is it's described to only use that like teleport to get to like an allied creature, which I guess is less of a problem. I could just wait till somebody's across. But the bigger problem is, would it theoretically be able to teleport like me, or would it only be able to teleport itself?
Nightcrawler rules. Because when he can bamf, if he's holding on to somebody, he can bamf them too.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
And I think that's entirely a DM call, because it's not defined. I will say that like the way that things like teleport spells like Dendor or something like that work is usually there's some kind of a listed limit as far as like how many creatures or what kind of weight they can take with them. But there's no like definition to that. It just says that it can teleport to an empty space adjacent to an allied creature within 60 feet.
With no limitations on carrying capacity.
It doesn't mention anything about a carrying capacity or being.
And it
able to
normally
take people
does.
with it.
Yeah, that's definitely like it is a hard call, because if you can do it once, you can do it forever. And it's a little.
True.
It's a little.
I mean, you could leave the restriction in there that it has to be to an allied creature, so I wouldn't be able to get someplace that one of us wasn't already able to
there.
get to.
That is true. That does give it a limitation. So rule for
That
cool.
sounds fair.
Rule for cool. I'll allow it.
There we go.
Yay! I am considerably less worried now.
Are you going to pass the Constitution?
Oh yeah, you
I'm
do have a
hoping that I can just port
you are
across
in the
whole
room.
thing.
You are in the room.
I can pass some Constitution saves possibly.
Okay.
Oh,
But I
is
also
the
have healing
Constitution
stuff, as long
the
as it doesn't
Constitution roll is
exhaust
going to be
me.
no matter what if we're in the room?
You're in the room.
Oh, okay.
You make a Constitution save.
Well, then in that case, I am going to hold off for now. I just like wait basically so that I
Okay.
can monitor people and pass out heals as needed and just try and sustain until people make it to the other side.
Okay. Are you in the room, or are you? But you're
Like,
in the room.
is there
right?
an easy way to be out of the room and still see everything?
Yeah.
Because if I need to
Yeah,
be in the
there
room to
is.
see
Yeah.
them, then
It's
I'm gonna be
it's
in the
a
room.
pretty straight tunnel leading up to it from where you came from. So yeah.
But then yeah, I will wait where it's a little more comfortable. As long as I can see everybody still. I have a plan, but it will require one of you to get across first. And while I'm
Working on
waiting,
it.
I think I'll wait over here where it is maybe a little less acrid. Don't worry, I'll be monitoring, and I can try and help if any of you get a little too injured.
Yeah, I don't think I can make it across. It's really far.
Toss the child.
I don't know if I would be able to accommodate you with my plan. Well, no, actually, it should work. Izzy, if you could just wait here with me, I think I have a way for you to get across as well.
Okay.
Leaves her.
I'll be honest. Rufus is about to jump back to Lucius and Izzy. My next turn, I am not going forward. Rufus jumped to try to talk Xerothin out of it. Rufus does not think this is the right way to go. Rufus thinks that the rest of this is bad and we need to just go back and regroup.
So you're panicking on the little island right now.
I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm panicking, but like all of like the it's hotter there. The fumes
Hot
are getting to my head. It doesn't feel good, and I don't want to take the chance with Mr. Mouse. Mr.
You don't
Mouse.
want Mr. Mouse getting heat stroke.
Mr. Mouse is in the pouch, so he's okay.
Put a mouse in a pouch.
All right. So Izzy, that was your turn. Going back with
Yeah,
with
she's gonna
Lucius.
stay put.
Okay. Top of the round, Xerothin.
Xerothin, don't do it.
Next jump.
All right. Athletics.
Oh man, I'm killing it. That's a 16.
16. You succeed. Constitution saving throw against poison.
All right. That's 12.
You succeed.
Killing it.
Rufus.
It's made for this.
You jumping back?
Jumping and holding my breath.
Xerothin, I'm gonna wait with them. Yeah, I can't let Mr. Mouse get hurt.
Do as you like.
Man. Oh my gosh. That's another 13 acrobatics. I rolled another
All right.
2.
13. You succeed.
That's way too close to 1.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, 8.
All right. After you make the jump across, you begin retching, cramping, and you're poisoned.
Okay, so I'm poisoned. I don't know what that is.
Pizzoned.
Okay, so poison, like you're retching, you're throwing up the fish that you ate.
I don't feel good.
Hold on. The cats are like,
Yes.
And there's just a little yellow puddle.
I know
on the
that sound
ground
too
next
well.
to me.
Right.
It's that sound that sends you into a panic. Like, oh God,
where's it going? Okay, so yeah, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, well that's a good thing that I didn't keep jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you.
and-
Oh, go ahead.
I
What?
was just saying, Izzodath would kind of like rush over to Rufus and like kind of scoop him up and bring him further out of the room where Lucius and her are waiting.
Okay. I'm gonna have to have you do a Constitution saving throw to
That's
go in
fine.
there. Sorry.
Thank you, BG.
It's a 4.
Oh God.
You
Great.
begin retching and cramping, and you are now poisoned too.
Awesome. We poisoned together.
But you are able to walk back to Lucius. So Lucius, you're waiting.
Rufus, Izzy, come over here where you don't have to breathe all that in.
Yeah.
Gotta do the Rocky pose as soon as I get to the other side.
Yeah, they're just throwing up fish and lobster.
Do you say it, people?
and you're like the cramps that you're having are just like really bad.
I don't feel good, Lucius.
Well, I'm afraid I don't have much to soothe the coughing, but please try and get out of there as soon as you can.
Do you have a butterscotch candy?
I love butterscotch candy.
Fresh out.
They're melting
sorry,
in your
I handed all this
pocket.
out on the ship.
Yeah, all I have are the watermelon candies.
Haven't been able to get to the secret old person shop to buy more.
It's
the
not
fire
watermelon, it's
Jolly
strawberry.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
Then Xerothin,
I'm doing it.
one more jump.
That is a 22.
All right, you succeed. Constitution saving throw.
12 again.
Oh, yeah, succeed. So, Xerothin did make it safely across, and the rest of you can teleport to him.
Yay. So I don't know if it'll do all of us or one at a time, but either way, I think we're covered because the angel lasts for an hour.
All right. And you are teleporting. You're gonna be in the room.
Like if it requires me to go into the room to get close enough, then yes. I am okay with
No, I'm
doing
saying
that,
whenever
or-
you teleport in there, you'll be in the room on the other side.
Yeah, if that's where it is, then so be it. I would
Okay.
rather just kind of get across before Xerothin decides to just like go darting off and get outside of 60 feet.
Yeah. Well, I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
But for you to be able to teleport from safety to 60 feet, it would not be
Can I just hold
in
an action
safety.
to try and aim for as soon as he gets there, because I don't think he's gonna wait for us.
Yeah. So you teleport in, but do give me a con save. The others two are poisoned already, and
Do we have a period of how long that's going to last?
I do.
Okay, cool.
Does the angel get poisoned?
No, it's magic.
It doesn't have to breathe.
Oh, and my con save was 6.
You begin retching and cramping, and you are poisoned now as well.
Lucius.
But you're able to continue walking and get to where you can breathe better. And give me a medicine check if you have it, whoever.
Medicine check is 13.
13. Okay, so you know that with poisoning like this, like the gas, you are poisoned until you can breathe fresh air again.
Let's hope there's more fresh air down here.
What constitutes fresh air?
Not here.
Not this.
Not there.
Okay. Like we have to get out of the tunnels, or we just have to get away far enough away from
I mean,
this?
you've been smelling this stuff for a while.
Okay.
Like-
so once we get out of the smell of it, then we should start feeling better, is what you mean.
Maybe.
Oh, good.
Let's keep moving, and hopefully we can find some fresher air.
It smells down here, doesn't my stomach hurts?
And now the angel will just be accompanying us. It'll
Okay.
just kind of pour it along every
Just
so often.
pour it. Yeah. All right. All right. So y'all continuing. Xerothin, Izzy,
Yes,
say
keep
anything?
moving. We need to get out of the noxious area. I see some of you did not make it well.
Yes. Yes. And he'll just leave it at that.
And we don't and like you said, we didn't see any ghoul tracks leading like where we could see them. We don't see any around here, right?
No, not in that room or anything, or leading
Cool.
into that room. They avoid that area. You can tell.
Okay. I just
We'll
want to
go
make sure like,
find
we
out
didn't
where.
stumble on some new ones.
We truly appreciate your support at Microphones and Monsters. To experience even more Microphones and Monsters magic, join our Patreon at patreon.com/creativetypo. You'll get ad-free episodes, bonus content, and even uncut sessions of our monster slaying exploits. And don't forget to discover another Creative Typo show waiting for you after this episode. Check it out.
All right, so you get to another cavern after traveling down that lava tube.
New cavern. Who dis?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The cavern is dominated by the temple hewn from the volcanic rock. The air hangs thick, cloying, and difficult to breathe. Pools of superheated mud emit noxious fumes, making the cavern uncomfortably warm. From this distance, you can see countless small, round protrusions bulging from every surface of the temple, which look like nothing so much as a forest of bizarre eyes.
I don't even understand what you just said.
Yeah, what kind of temple? Like we just stumbled onto a temple?
You stumbled into a temple carved from the lava, the volcanic rock in this room.
What
Interesting.
kind of weirdos would carve a temple here?
Weirdos.
People who
Worshippers
worship a
of
volcano.
Kaza?
Yeah. Volcanists, if you will.
Hey, what was that priest lady? Maybe she's here. What was her name?
Lunchata?
Orchata?
Horchata?
Lunchables, are you here?
Yeah, you're all
I
still
wouldn't yell
choking.
that.
Like it's still like
What's a lunchable?
you're not having to do constitution checks in this room, but it is still hard to breathe, and you're still poisoned and struggling, except for Xerothin.
Yeah.
All right. Xerothin will quite literally soldier on ahead. I will walk up to the entrance of the temple.
Okay.
I think Izzodath would
Anybody
follow.
else?
Yeah. Lucius
What else are we gonna do?
following.
Stick closely.
All right, so you got all those bizarre eyes all over everything, like carved in this cavern.
And the angel.
Yeah.
There's a lot of eyes
A
in
lot
here.
of eyes.
So many eyes.
Too many
All
eyes.
right. Well, give
Are
me.
any of them dotted?
So
All
as you
eyes
get
on me.
closer to like surfaces, walls, stuff like that, give me a Wisdom Yogg-Sothoth skill check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't do that. Me and Sarah will just chill.
16.
Just vomiting on the side.
21.
I'm gonna do Xerothin first.
Xerothin, this is a temple for a great old one, Ghatanothoa. Ghatanothoa lives in volcanoes, and its cult sacrifices living victims to placate its terrible wrath.
So you get that, and Lucius, the imagery of the walls is consistent with the great old one, Ghatanothoa of ancient Mu, and same thing. Ghatanothoa lives in volcanoes, and its cult sacrifices living victims to placate its terrible wrath. The mere sight of a perfect likeness of Ghatanothoa is enough to invoke its dread power of mummification, and ghouls and their kin are said to have an innate resistance to Ghatanothoa's mummification ability.
Well, I suppose that this is probably related to the pamphlet that we found on the beaches. It seems that this is a temple to Ghatanothoa. If you happen to see anything that resembles some kind of strange mass, like some type of statue that maybe has some like swirling colors or things like that on it. I would advise not looking too closely, or it may end up mummifying you.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Let's also refrain from becoming sacrifices for this old god.
And upon closer examination of the temple walls, as y'all are approaching it, you see carvings of waves crashing against jagged stone that somehow appears to be rising from the depths, and the walls are dotted with thousands of Wicklemite stones, each set into the wall and carved to look like an unblinking eye.
Like I know where your
Those are
Wicklemite's supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is distressing to say the least. I do not like the idea of this going towards Ghatanothoa, especially.
Wait, did we hand over the Wicklemite already?
No.
Didn't we?
you? Yeah, you
To
did.
The priest?
Yeah, you got paid.
Did. Fuck.
Oh,
We
well,
don't know for
whatever.
sure if those are the priests that did this.
Hey, we can make up for our losses by taking more Wicklemite.
You see about 15 to 20, empty spaces where eyes might be. And that's the only empty spaces that are left.
So, as you're approaching the temple, you hear movement around the temple to your right.
3 of us have disadvantage on attacks.
So, what do you do?
I would like to see what is making the noise.
Okay, so you're going for it.
Yes.
I would like to not be in this room. I would like
to cry.
for us to have not crossed the thing and for us to be woefully ignorant of what's happening on this island until it just explodes and we die. The end.
Correct. I am woefully ignorant. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're going straight for them,
Coming straight for us.
are you just going straight around the corner? Are you looking?
No,
What are you
no, no,
doing?
no, no. Like I would put myself in between that noise and the rest of the members of the party as they are weak from
Okay.
the inhalation of the gases.
All right, perception check them.
It's an 18.
18. Okay, so you've learned what the sound of ghast walking are now.
Oh.
And there seems to be maybe 3 or 4 ghast walking towards y'all around the corner. Like they're getting closer.
There's gas around the corner. Do we take this fight or do we leave?
I don't think we're in a good position to fight. We should probably get out of here.
Yeah, I don't think we should stay.
Were there any other, like, paths from this area, or just the way we came?
There was
Just
another path that, like, you would assume that it came from the bone room.
Oh, good.
I still have my
Our
tread.
favorite room.
Or that direction, like it's from the east.
So Xerothin and whoever else had dread wouldn't be able to go that way.
Easy.
Mhm.
Okay.
And these ghasts seem to be coming from, I guess, like behind the temple. Or?
Yeah, they're like you're at the front of the temple. Like you were pretty quiet, other than just like talking amongst yourselves. But you hear walking, coming closer in ghast movements from around the corner. So they don't see you yet, and you have a choice to wait for them, go after them, or try and get into the temple without them noticing you.
I would say maybe we could hide in the temple.
Yeah, I was going to suggest similar.
Yeah, I don't think that there's much time to discuss, so let's just go for it.
All right.
Yeah,
give
what do
me
we
a
need to
stealth
do?
check. Stealth check.
Everybody?
Stealth.
Oh,
Yeah.
goody.
I don't think
Okay.
I'm very good at stealth.
And we all have disadvantage, right?
Oh yeah,
from the
the
poison.
3 of you do have
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Mm.
All right.
Can I wait for Xerothin and then just pour it again?
7.
7,
15.
15.
And we add them all together.
And Richard's and Max's, I'm sorry,
9.
9.
7.
Okay, so Rufus was the only one that succeeded. Okay, so Lucius and Izzy start retching again. Xerothin, you turn around to see them Like as you're trying to get away, they just start hacking and cramping up. And you're trying to like help them, but you fail, and the gassed footsteps pick up and they turn the corner and roll for initiative.
Yay!
I'm unsurprised. Next time on Microphones and Monsters.
Foul beast, burn in the holy fires. This really is just like Three Stooges.
Yes, it
land
really,
here.
truly is.
No one in this fight is good, except I guess Xerothin.
You just need to put Benny Hill music on this entire fight.
From the indie podcast creators that brought you Microphones and Monsters, A Fool's Quest, Ethereal Embrace, and other hit podcasts, comes a new actual play podcast, Dread Tech Incorporated. Set in the futuristic cyberpunk setting of Dark City, our 3 DDA special agents, Nitz with his drone blip, Sylvia Rivera, the shape-shifting social media icon, and Zaus, the Zoog heavy gunner, take on the evil corporation Yogsonic Dynamics in an attempt to bring the heinous actions of the corporation into the public spotlight. But will our heroes be prepared for the unworldly supernatural horror that lurks below the corporation's front? Follow Dread Tech Incorporated wherever you get your podcast to find out.